Today we're going to be playing Boss Bandit Sparky with Evolve Zap, Evolve Dark Goblin cycle cards with Goblin Curse. Now, I don't know why this just clicked for me, but I was like, Boss Bandit and Sparky, that is a nasty ground combo to defend because the Sparky just nukes everything and the Boss Bandit dashes around at everything. You throw a Goblin Curse in there and I'm going to be a happy man. So we're against Slovenia for the first game. And that's an entire nation that we're going to have to take down. No problem. We've done it before. We'll do it again. And I just want to thank everybody for their smoothie recipes in the comments yesterday. I just enjoyed a Hall of Fame peanut butter, honey, oats, and banana smoothie, which I couldn't have done without the help of my comment section. So shout out to everybody that left a smoothie recipe in the comment section yesterday. If you're looking to make a smoothie, man, you know where the place to find it. Not the internet. Well, I guess my channel is the fucking internet, but not Google, man. Just go to the comment section of what's the video called? See, this is the problem with my channel. All my videos are called the fucking, like... There's this, like, joke I heard once that, like, I'm going to get married or something, and my video is going to be titled, like, Evolved Ice Spirit got buffed. Shit. Okay, no, we're fine. I actually want that. We already did, like, a shit ton of damage to his tower, so... yeah, we'll take that. But yeah, everybody's smoothie recipe was very much appreciated. Holy mother of smokes, that was a good smoothie. Whew. I cannot stress how good that was. I'm going to try to... I'm literally just going to go through the comments and try different smoothie recommendations and see how it goes. Anyway, I'm waiting to make some, like, crazy dynamic Boss Bandit play in this game so far. Like, the best I've made is probably, like... They tried to activate King Tower with my Boss Bandit, and I used the ability dashed off the King Tower back on the other tower. There's so much you can do with it if you can predict, though, and I want to dive headfirst into that shit. That's what I want to do. And that's what we're going to do. Well, here's the thing, like, when Boss Bandit came out, I thought there was going to be so much fun I could do with trolling, but it's so expensive, it kind of limits what you can do. So... Sparky was a great option, though. Sparky is something I failed to consider until, well, I mean now, recording my video. And I also like this because whilst I am playing the same cycle cards I always fucking play, it's a little bit different. Like, I always want to play Evolve Zap because I know it's a good-ass card. And in this variant, like, playing Evolve Zap is definitely the play. Like, I don't want to play Evolve Cannon because I have Dark Goblin and I have Sparky. And I have Boss Bandit. I don't need a cannon on top of that. The whole thing is like you defend, you counter push, and that's it. And the great thing about playing a Boss Bandit with a Sparky is if they use a rocket or something, you can just dash away. Like, it works. This is actually an interesting little situation here. I'm going to go like this and try and kill the wizard. And that's actually going to work. That's going to die. So it is what it is. And I don't have a big spell. And I'm also starting to think, is Goblin Curse just a meme? Like, well, not generally, obviously it's the best card in this game, but in this deck, is it going to work? Because I haven't had a single opportunity where I've wanted to even, like, consider tapping that card. And you know how much it hurts me to say that. Okay, terrible use of the ability. Kind of, actually, because... No, that was terrible use of the ability because it stopped the Dagger Duchess getting its things back. Or I should say it allowed it to get its things back. Okay, what is happening right now? It is crazy how much health Prince has that it just tanks that shit and just goes onwards. No knockback or anything. Maybe Sparky needs knockback. Actually, let's not give the devs any more goofy ideas. Anyway, I'm going to play this because he's going to Mega Knight. He can't let that wizard die, so he's going to play some kind of fucking... There we go. There it is. It's a Dark Prince. Oh, snipe the wizard, please. Thank you. And now that is a Evolved Mega Knight that's going to get fucking disintegrated here. And the Dark Goblin. And this is... I didn't really want to put Evolved Dark Goblin in the deck, I'm not going to lie. But I had to. I had no air defense, and I was like, okay, well, if I have no building to pull air units, I have no Evolved Dark Goblin, I have to rely on a cycle card like Bats. And I was like, Bats to defend a Lava Loon push? If I verse that, that's maybe not the play. So... Bats are not going in, Evolved Dark Goblin stays in. It also helps me clear up shit that the Sparky can't take out. And I feel like Zap's really good in this deck because it works with the Goblin Curse, of course, which I'm still not so sure was a good idea putting that in the deck. And then also it's good with the Sparky because it can zap away something like a Skeleton Army that can play at the last second. This game will be the test to see if Goblin Curse is actually good because I don't know if this card is just a complete... Okay, well... I think this game will prove Goblin Curse is very useful. Alright, let's do this. I'm hoping that can get a dash on the tower. I think that's got just enough Actually, no, it's just going to get one-shotted, isn't it? If I had a slither more... I did that in case he went princess. This guy seems to be playing some weird bait dick. And this is exactly why we have Dark Goblin, for situations like this. And oh my god, he's going to get a bit of damage here. And he's probably going to try and get away with a Skami, so... Cool. Good one, Ice Spirit. Good one. Good work, team. And he's BMing me. Yes, John Hughes. Yes, yes. Spam them in my face. Make me sad, dude. That would be great. We're the same species, John Hughes. Actually, we've got Peasant and we got Sigma Male, so maybe we're not the same species. And I'm going to have to teach him a lesson of humility. We'll see. Will he be chicken emoting by the end of the game? Stay tuned to find out, because I don't think so. I think this is a little phase he's going through, like his rebellious teenage years right now. Except he's probably like a 40-year-old sweaty... divorced man, just like my neighbor used to be. Rest in peace. Something about my neighbor is he was a private investigator. I can say this now that he's gone. And the thing that I found most interesting about the fact that my neighbor was a private investigator is that he knew I did YouTube, but he could never find my channel. Okay, I'm going to zap this to give my spot. Oh! Yes! Most valuable Evolve Zap. Please kill it. That was the whole purpose of that. Success. I think we're still going to beat this guy. He's yipping and yapping, but I think we're going to beat him. My neighbor was a private investigator. He moved out recently, and yet he could not find my YouTube channel called Ken. He could never find it. He actually always begged me to know what the YouTube channel was, but I had started talking about my experience with him before he became somebody in my life, because I really didn't think he was going to be anybody in my life. And had I known he was going to be somebody, I wouldn't have said anything about him on the channel, because that, like, what would I be doing if I did that? All right, he's gonna go with the Skami, so we're gonna go. Come on, dude! He just whips a freeze out of his ass. All right, if he wants to go hog here, that's fine. That's interesting, I guess. Okay, I really can't afford to take damage, so I'm gonna zap that. Yeah, my private investigator neighbor, who always wanted to know what my channel was called, never searched Ken, or maybe he did, and there's some kind of nuke heading towards my apartment as we speak. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this because... Oh my fucking god, I feel like everything is just not quite happening the way I want it to happen right now. And I will be actually cut up if we lose this game. So, let's make sure we don't. Okay, I'm going to have to go with this because I don't want to rely on anything else to try and kill that with like flimsy cycle cards. We are going to have to beat this guy though. I know what he's got, I just need to lock in. So let me hold all these thoughts. So he's got fucking... Oh my god, the Evolve Zap's not quick enough. So he's got Skeleton Army and Freeze, basically, for my everything. E-Spirit clutch the fuck up here. Come on, you're so close. Just let my Boss Bandit, like, lose all its value there. He's just gonna freeze this, right? He's got arrows as well. Let's go like this. He has to freeze. Yep. At least he wasted his arrows not on my tower. So let's go like this again, because we know he's going to go hog. There it is. Now let's go for this. And then that's going to dash and hopefully take that shit out for the most part at least. And then let's go like this. I need to predict his Skeleton Army at some point, man. He's going to go for another... We did it! Except the Goblin Curse expired. Wait, can I zap that? It stays alive. Alright, let's just go for a Goblin Curse. His freeze is out of hand now. Let's go like this. This is also getting out of hand. Smash like for hands. Alright, let's go like this. Yep. Come on, dude! Evolve Valkyrie, die! Fuck! Of course he had the Evolve Valkyrie for that. Alright, I got 20 seconds to win this fucking game, dude. It's not looking good, I can't lie. Shit! Ah! Okay, this is the last chance. The last chance. He's gonna go for the shit here. I can smell it. No. Please. 5, 4, 3, 2! I genuinely cannot believe I let this guy fumble about and fiddle with me for 6 minutes straight before I could even get a fucking push to his tower, dude. I know he's spamming with the chicken emote, thanks, and he goes on undisciplined. I am actually... Let's read this guy's clan description. He's an OG clasher, dude, since day one. Let's see his... How many hashtags? Hashtag 2LR8LL9C. You are not OG. Let's see mine. Hashtag QQUUCL. See, that is OG, man. I'm an OG clasher. You're not. Okay, never mind. Established 2016. Hold up. Okay. Who's the leader of this shit? JPV? Let's see his hashtag. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's shorter than mine. So as far as I'm concerned, he's a new clasher, and he doesn't deserve a lick of fucking respect. Anyway, we're going to close off with a W. Thank God he's underleveled, because otherwise my mental health would be bad. He's on Team Obama, so there you go. He's on Team Obama. That's good to know. But something I actually wanted to say was, I went into a building, right, today. I went into a building, and Easter is coming up, and I saw these like Easter, like subtle, is like professional, but Easter decorations in this building. And I couldn't help but think back to my Club Penguin rant the other day, where I was talking about what I liked about the game. Actually, let's do this. And then let's go like this. Let Sparky get the shot. Let's get some goblins out of that. Cool, kill the P.E.K.K.A. I couldn't help but thinking one of the things I liked about Club Penguin back in the day, which I was ranting about in my video titled Club Penguin, figure that. That I liked the seasonal events. I liked every time there was this rock hopper event where this like pirate penguin show up in a ship and people were like, what's going on? And it would slowly get closer. And then there was a big event when it got there. The catalog of stuff you could buy updated. And yes, I'm aware the game was pay to win because you have to buy a membership each month. But I just don't give a fuck. It's the GOAT game, okay? I don't give a fuck. Club Penguin #1. Except when they were doing that child predator shit. I don't know why. I don't know if that was actually the original creators or if that was the guy who rebooted it during COVID. All I know is that COVID reboot was the greatest period of my life. Reliving that childhood nostalgia. And now I can say confidently that that game was a Hall of Fame fucking classic. It was still holding up as a 20-something-year-old. It was still as good as I remembered, so now I know for sure. Anyway, I was looking at this seasonal thing in the skyscraper, or the building I was in, and I was like, it's so simple, but it's such a nice touch when like games and people do that. Just like that seasonal shit. I don't know what it is. It's just good. Oh, look, it's the new buffed Evolved Tesla, man. Oh my God. It makes a difference. I don't know why. And I'm like, ooh, you appreciate it. It feels nice. It feels like a different vibe. I don't know what it is. There's got to be a name for it. It's like, I know when you eat a specific type of food that is associated to a memory from your childhood, it has a name. That has a name. I'm sure the people with brains in the comment section who are smarter than me who will know the answer to that one. But there's got to be something that strikes a chord with humans, with like having those seasonal or temporary, I don't know, season round. It feels nice. It feels nice, and it makes something feel maybe somehow more premium, or I don't know. I don't actually know what the word is, but yeah, there you go. So I'm actually cut up that we lost to fucking OG Clashes and Hog Freeze, but there's the power of Freeze. One of my favorite cards for a reason, except when John Hughes uses it.